It's very important, I think, for all of us to find out where we're from, who our people were, to learn about where you're from, who you are, and be able to speak about it. We need to keep up with our tribal elders, telling us these things and remembering these things, and get the kids to sit still for a few minutes. The history, handing it down to children is very important because, we're not just handing down history. We need to hand down language. We need to hand down arts and beading, and we need to hand down making tools. And so those things are never lost. My name is Brad Parry, and culturally, when we introduce ourselves, we give our lineage. So my father was Brian Parry. His mother was May Timbimbu Parry. Her mural is actually on the side of the pizza place in Logan. And she was a historian, and she really fought for the history of our tribe, especially the Bear River Massacre. Her father was Moroni Timbimbu, who was the first indigenous bishop in the restored Church of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And his father was Yeager Timbimbu. Yeager survived the Bear River Massacre by laying on the ground playing dead with his grandmother. And a soldier put his gun up to him 3 times but never fired, and so Yeager was spared. And Yeager's father was Chief Segwich. There are sad stories that need to be told, that need to be remembered. The Indian child that just gets ripped off the reservation or ripped off wherever and goes to this boarding school with their hair cut. They have to speak a new language. They have to learn a new religion, and some of those things are hard to talk about, but it's good to talk about hard history. Back in the mid to late 1800s, the U.S. government and military were putting tribes on reservations, setting up reservations for tribes to go to. They came to us and offered us, to go to Wind River, to go to Fort Hall, go out to Nevada. And we said no every time because we weren't from any of those places. We just started to integrate, because that wasn't a place that we weren't allowed to leave. Like some reservations wouldn't allow you off, and we could come and go as we pleased, and so we were constantly in the community. Sharing your history can actually bring the community together. The Northwestern Shoshone volunteered to build the Logan Temple, and we, going through our history, we found a lot of names that way because the Logan Temple had you sign in, and so they still have those records. There's always going to be differing stories, but that's when you find out the truth, is when you have these two cultures coming together. And so we need to pass down these stories and the practices and everything to our children, or we will lose it, and then what would we have left as a tribe if we lose that?